Yep.
In a tough one against a heartbreak here in Houston. Right here, you saw AB get the slammer in welcome back to Alvin Health. Your Magic Live presented by Alvin Health. Heartbreak in this one as the Magic fall 117 to 113. This is how it happened going into overtime. You were there, Bo. Walk me through what you were seeing.
I saw Kevin Durant being Kevin Durant making plays at the end of the game. This is why you bring this guy here to make these plays and keep his team in the moment and let those guys step up and make plays when they need it.
This was a tough one, but you saw the Magic. They were doing everything they could possibly, and you wanted to see them get a win in this one. But ultimately, like you just kind of mentioned, it's Kevin Durant, the way that he was just able to find guys open and then be able to make those hard shots as well.
Yes, he's a tough shot maker. He made shots, but Sengun stepped up also. But then Durant that's why you have, like I said, he's gonna make big shots. He hit a big three earlier. Then he gets to his spot, knock down mid ranges, and play after play. And that's why I'm saying when you have a guy like Kevin Durant, you're never out of the game.
Hey, you sure do. You just kind of were talking about a little bit about what he was able to do. It looked like we were talking about this. You have to contain him as much as you can. Sometimes you weren't going to be able to just stop him or else you were going to end up fouling him and drawing him to the line. In this moment, it seemed like he was just able to really find his way.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to stop him. He's 6'10", 6'11", putting the ball on the floor, shifting, and he's a great mid-range shooter. So he was getting to his spots where he's comfortable making shots.
Kevin Durant, our Planet Fitness top performer for tonight's game, 35 points, 13 of 24 from the field, 2 of 8. I will say the Magic did a good job on him in the beginning of this game. He was kind of quiet, but after the half, he was really just able to kind of turn things up a little bit.
Yeah, you can't expect them to be cold the whole game. He's going to make shots, and they're going to continue to get him shots. So if you get an opportunity to shoot the ball as much as he does, eventually you're going to get your rhythm and get your groove back. Like I said, you just try to hope to contain him, play the best D, and hope the other guys, once he passes, don't make those shots. But they will make them today.
Yeah. And another guy that we talked about during the pregame was Alperen Sengun. And he was someone also who, that the Magic, they were going to key in on him and try to, another guy, contain him. But still, a strong performance for him tonight.
He played well, but the first half of the game, we played him really well, played tough, and they kept going to him the whole game. And eventually he made shots. He didn't shoot the best from the field, 11 for 31, but the end result, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, that's what Sengun brings to the table. He's a skilled player, and you always have to worry about when is he going to make the plays, and he made them in the front.
As you were looking at how he was performing in tonight's game, it's that fourth quarter performance, too, by him that really, I think, sealed the deal with helping this team get a win.
So, yeah, you got two guys like that are capable of making a play at the end of the game. All the other guys just got to fit in. I see Thompson was playing well off of those two guys because they're getting so much attention. So you got two guys getting that much attention. All the other guys got to do make open shots or cut or get second chance rebounds and give them another shot, and that's what they did.
Taking a look at our Papa John's final stats for tonight's game, and I think this is going to be an interesting one. You see points in the paint that they were able to outscore them there, the bench points too, but also the rebounding. That's something that you mentioned and has been talked about in this game. You have to rebound. But I would also like to mention, too, when it came to those second chance opportunities, the Magic did a good job on that side, but ultimately they were out rebounding this.
Yeah, it's going to eventually come into play. The first half, it was really close. We were down 7, and as the game went on and it got more physical and slowed down, then that rebounding came into play. Second chance rebounds, third opportunities, and eventually they get a bucket, a foul, or both, and it just wears you down.
I mean, even from the 3-point line, 12 for 37 for the Magic, 8 for 20 for Houston. And one thing JT said is they don't take a lot of threes, but when they do make them. So that's something that definitely hurt this Magic team tonight. But on the plus side, when you look at this team and how they were able to do, Franz Wagner, another strong performance for him. He's our Advent Health highlights for tonight's game. I mean, 29 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals in this game, all with a mask.
Yes, the masked man strikes again. He came out, played well, and tried to carry this team to a win. But like I say, some plays that he made were great opportunities. Then we just had two guys on the other side that made a couple more plays, but this is what we need Franz to do until everyone's back healthy, and he came to the attacking the rim, making plays, and trying to get his team to win.
You just mentioned this is what we need to do as guys are getting healthy. Another guy that we've continued to want to see do well and has performed pretty well so far for this team is Desmond Bane. I mean, a performance for him tonight. You were looking at his stats when we were up there just now, and you were also in awe of how much he was helping this team out tonight.
Yes, this guy played 44 minutes, and I was looking at stats. The first half, you was like, okay, he's playing okay. He ends up with 26 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He had some key plays in the game that were helping us that we needed. But then in the end, like you say, second chance opportunities for the team got them over the hump. And it was a tough game.
Yeah.
No team back down. And just, like you said, turnovers and second chance opportunities at the wrong time hurt us.
Yeah, it really did. But Desmond Bane, 26 points for him. And here is his last 4 games, as you can see, averaging 22.3 points per game. Ultimately 20 plus points in 3 of his 4 games. This is the Desmond Bane that you want to continue to see help this Magic squad out. And you will continue to see that, I feel like, now that he's finding his way.
Guess what? If you get those numbers from him with everyone healthy, then that makes us a whole lot better team. Like I say, he's getting his confidence while 2 guys are down. When they come back, if he can keep that same groove, then we become that much better, because then you have 3 guys giving you 20 points a night. Then it makes the game a whole lot easier for the rest of the guys.
This one was a tough one, though, because this Magic team, they went all the way into the end. Much more to come on Magic Live, the postgame show. And it was this guy right here who was giving the Magic a fit. Kevin Durant just coming up big for the Houston Rockets tonight. We'll hear from head coach Jamal Mosley when we return after the break. And we welcome you back in. Your final score for tonight's game, 117 to 113 in overtime. Let's take a look at tonight's good Greek move of the game. Definitely the good Greek move of the game. Anthony Black just coming up big for this team in this one.
Yeah, he came in, he got the start for the night, came in, made some big plays. And this play was really big because it was a crucial play to get the score tied. We could have went up, I think, 3. We went up 2, and that's what you want. Give yourself opportunity to win the game, and he did a great job with that.
Yeah, Kevin Durant falls. He ends up capitalizing off of that one, and definitely a big play for this game. I want to talk about Anthony Black as well, though, because we've continued to see that as he steps up into this role, wherever he has to come off the bench and start for Jalen Suggs, the moment's never too big for him either. And he's continuing to show that he can handle all the pressure that comes with it.
Yes, his game is growing just like with every year. And that's what you want as a player. Come out and have opportunity to play and grow. And he's doing both. He's playing. He had 18 points today. 4 assists and 5. He had 5 fouls because he was guarding everyone on the court. But this is what we need him to do: get down the hill, make plays, and play with confidence. And that's what we saw today. A couple of times he hesitated, and I remember one play in particular. They threw the ball to him 3 times to shoot 3 balls.
Yes.
So they were like, man, his teammates got confidence in him, so he just got to make sure he keeps that same confidence, and we'll be okay.
I feel like in that moment, Franz was like, just shoot it, just shoot it. You wanted him to, and he did, and he ended up making it. All right, let's check in with head coach Jamal Mosley, who is speaking with the media now.
Coach, on tonight, what did you see as the difference why Houston was able to walk away with the victory?
I think that game came down to the details. The game was in the margins. You missed 9 free throws. Giving yourself an opportunity, a couple missed defensive assignments down the stretch that allowed them to get, a couple easy baskets. And then, the rebounding, we know what type of team that is. They had a lot of extra possessions. And in a game like this, you've got to make sure you secure those rebounds down the stretch.
What did you make of your team's fight tonight?
Yeah, no, the fight was there. And I told them their ability to play this way, to withstand runs, to stay together, to stay focused, to keep trying to execute the game plan down the stretch is something that we have to continue to do. But again, a game like this, it does come down to the small margins of the game. And that's, stepping in and being able to knock your free throws down, finishing possessions out with the rebound, especially with a rebounding team like this Houston Rockets team.
That's a high-level basketball team with some high-level basketball players. How tough does Kevin Durant and Alfred Şengün make it down the stretch of the game?
Yeah, they got guys that can just, they figure out ways to go get it. One-on-one is a defensive battle versus them. Our guys took pride in it. Şengün, 30 points on 31 shots. I think we made his life tough a little bit, but, he had a couple baskets when they counted. And so our ability just to withstand those runs, we're going to have to continue to do. But again, it's going to be a team effort from us, moving forward.
Yeah. How much did you like the way, especially your starters, stepped up tonight to answer the bell? It looked like they were, playing the type of brand of basketball that you want to see out of your unit.
I thought our starters did a great job. I thought they, moved the ball, shared the ball, defended at a high clip early on, got out on the break, was able to get, 18 fast break points, being able to get the stops, turning them over for 15 times for 14 points, being able to give our offense some life based on how we defended. So again, those little things are great for us moving forward. But again, the games like this are going to always come down to the margin. So we've got to make sure we're continuing to lock in on the details of the games.
You gave some extending run to Jet tonight. What did you see out of his minutes?
I thought he was just trying to make the right play, hit a big shot down the stretch, to get us, keep the score going. But just being able to take on defensive challenges, what we'll continue to ask him to do. But anybody that steps on that floor, understanding their role and what we need them to do within the team.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, you just heard head coach Jamal Mosley. A lot of good stuff, paying attention to the details. But something that they just asked to is Chet Howard, him coming in, helping out with this team. And, Coach Mosley says when your number is called, be ready for the opportunity.
Yeah, if you look at the stats, you're going to be like, oh, he didn't have a great game, but he came in and got confidence. He gave us 20 minutes, and that's what you need, some guys to step up. This is how this confidence thing go. The more your coach puts you in, the more your confidence grows. So if you get in spot minutes, 5 here, 10 there, but you get 20 minutes and you start getting those normal minutes, then your confidence is going to go through the roof, because then you say, Coach, trust me, and I can go out there and play with the guys, and that's what's going to help us later.
For sure. And he was having some great defensive plays tonight as well. Much more to come on Magic Live, the post-game show, as the Magic, they return back to Orlando after a tough loss here in Houston. We'll take a look at the road ahead and what's to come for the Magic as a homestand is on the way. We welcome you back here to Houston. Final score for tonight's game. The Rockets come out on top in this one, 117-113 in overtime. Let's send it over to Desmond Bane, who's talking with the media now.
It was a close one against them tonight. What did you see kind of as the difference why they were able to come away with the victory?
Just pivotal plays down the stretch. Offensive rebounding. They made some timely shots. We could have executed better, like something that we've talked about, getting the last shot at the end of the game. I went a little bit too fast. AB had saved us, got a steal, and, we had our opportunities, but, hopefully we learn from those moments and become better because of it.
What was kind of the message to the group after that one?
Our competitiveness, our fight, our desire to win. If we have that, we'll have a good rest of the season. Something that needs to become our standard, and will give us a chance to be competitive night in and night out.
They're a high-level team with some high-level players. How tough do Kevin Durant and Alfred Şengün make it down the stretch for the other team?
Yeah, they got a clear identity. They play slow, play through those two guys. Got defenders everywhere. So, like you said, good team, but we are too.
You were down 2 starters tonight, but yet the starting unit played extremely well together. What did you make of guys' ability to step up in that unit and have such low turnovers and high success levels?
We got a deep team. A lot of guys that can do a lot of things. We got trust in everybody. Next man up mentality. Whoever's can't go, we got somebody that can step in and contribute in a real way. So we definitely have depth, and can't wait to get some of our guys back.
Check got some extended run tonight. One of those guys. What are you seeing at a young player like that trying to crack his way into the rotation?
He's doing all the right things. He's locked in. He's being a good teammate. taking pride and putting his extra work in and working on his game. And whatever his numbers called, he's continued to produce, whether he's making threes or had a couple hustle plays tonight, looked good on the defensive end. So he's right there. We're, like I said, we're deep, but ain't no doubt about, he's an NBA rotational player for sure.
So, yeah. All right, you just heard Desmond Bane. A lot of good stuff from him tonight, and understanding this team's going to take this loss. They're going to learn from it. And, Bo, you talked about him. He was part of your Bo knows for this game.
Yeah, Bane getting buckets. He got buckets today. He gave us 26 points, I believe. Yeah, 6 on free throw line. He normally if I got to the free throw line 10 times, I would like that 10 for 10. But, hey, like you said, we're going to learn from this. And his confidence is growing, just like I said. The more opportunities he get and playing with the two guys out, it's a little rough because he's not going to be our second guy. He'll be our third guy. But the way he shoots the ball, every night, if he keeps doing that, we're going to be pretty good.
Yeah, well, the Magic get to go back home, and that's taking us to our Toyota road ahead as we look at this upcoming game. The Magic will be taking on the Golden State Warriors. 9-6 record for them. Steph Curry's coming to town, Bo.
Yeah, I think a lot of people going to be there.
Yeah, I heard that there's still tickets available for that game, too. As you can see, the 4-game win streak versus the Magic. Steph Curry, 49 points on Friday. This team, they're gonna cause a fit as well when they come to the Kia Center.
Yes, they're going to spread the court, and they shoot a lot of threes, so we just got to be ready for a lot of ball movement and a lot of rotations and just try to get them to one shot as well.
And before we let you go, Bo, and we so enjoyed having you here and back in Houston, what are your final thoughts from tonight's game?
We got to try to learn from this. And what does that mean? At the end of the game, we got to execute. Take care of the ball. We did that. Make free throws. We did do that. And limit their second shot opportunities because those little, like Coach said, little things matter at the end of the game, and that's how you're going to lose by 1 or 2. And 1 or 2 turns to 3 when the other team is converting.
Got to pay attention to detail on this one. That'll do it for us here in Houston. Thank you for watching Magic Live, the post-game show. I'm Kendra Douglas alongside Bo Outlaw. And Magic fans, we want to see you back at the Kia Center. The Magic, they fall to Houston in this one tonight, 117-113 in overtime. Your leaders for tonight's game, Kevin Durant finishing with 35 points, Alperen Şengün with 30 for the Magic, Franz Wagner with 29, and Desmond Bane, Bo's nose, with 26 on this one. Thank you to Ty Eastman and Greg Harton and our team here. Your final score again, 117-113. We'll see you at the Kia Center, Magic fans.